Hey guys, Mr. Burek here. How are ya? Hey, I have the camera set up to really focus on the work surface. So you're not going to see my face too much today because I really wanted to get that camera angle really positioned perfectly for our project. Okay, today here's what we got. Another tech project. So when I am out and about, when I am hiking, when I am bicycling, when I am riding my motorcycles, a lot of times I don't like to put my tech in my pockets. It's bulky, it interferes when I'm pedaling or when I'm sitting on the bike. I don't like having that big bulky phone in my pocket, portable speakers stuffed in my pocket. So what I did a while ago, I went out and I bought this tech bag. This actually came from eBay Korea. When I'm out and about, I have my portable speaker in there. I also put my phone in here. It's got a place for a phone, like that. And it just goes over my shoulder. It works super good and keeps all that bulky tech out of my pocket. It especially works good for hiking, for bicycling, and for scooter or motorcycle riding. So, what I thought we would do today is we would make our very own tech bag. Again, make it for yourself, make it for members of your family, but I'm going to show you what to do. I've already completed one. I've done a prototype. It turned out super good. And I'm going to walk you through building one. So, got the strap on it. And as you can see, we got the smartphone in there. I did use this for a while and it does work really good. This one will cost you a couple pennies to make. Unfortunately, the one I got from Korea cost significantly more. I should have probably just made one instead of going out and buying it. But I'm going to show you guys how to do a tech bag. So you can use it to store your phone. You can put your headphones in here. Portable speakers. You can make it a little bit bigger and you can use it for your tablet. So let's get started. We're going to go off the prototype and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, here's what you're going to need. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Okay, what you're going to need. You'll need a couple scrap pieces of fabric. So I had a couple pieces of leftover felt. I got a crazy zebra pattern. We're gonna make a crazy one. So you'll need any old piece of fabric. Again, it can be blue jeans, it can be felt, it can be canvas, really any chunk of fabric that you've got laying around. It does not have to be anything special. So you'll need fabric. You're gonna need a piece of string or cord. You can get creative if you don't have string or cord. You could probably do what I did here and you just have a piece of folded over fabric and you could make a strap out of that. That would probably work. You will need a piece of Velcro. You'll need a couple pieces of that. It doesn't have to have a sticky back on it. If it does, that's even better. But you'll need 2 pieces of Velcro. There's your cord. You're going to need a hot glue gun or some regular glue, preferably fabric glue. I love to use the hot glue gun. I think it works best. You will need a marker or a pen, something to make your measurement lines with. We may need, I don't know, we may need a ruler, a tape measure or a ruler. I finally got a ruler. It's a paint stick. So maybe we'll see. I don't remember. So here's what you're going to do. All right. Oh, and a pair of scissors too. So you're going to take your biggest device. Mine would probably be the smartphone. And what you're going to do, you got to figure out, let's see here. You got to figure out that looks pretty good, and you'll see where this is kind of folded over, right, like that. You're just gonna make a line here. Just make a mark there, and maybe make a mark here. Okay, and then so you're going to see you've made that mark here and here. So what you're going to do is take that, and then probably a pen will work too. Let's try a pen. If not, we'll go back to the marker. Yep, that works beautiful. Okay. And you're going to draw that line right there. Take your scissors, and you want to do this very neatly. Because all these edges are going to be exposed. You're going to see them, so you're going to want to cut very carefully. Now, don't throw this away. Your little scrap, you're going to need it. Okay, just for point of reference, actually, for point of reference, you're going to need a piece of fabric. Probably should have told you guys that in the beginning. So 12 inches by 9 inches, so a little bit bigger than a sheet of paper. So about 12 by 9. If you're going to do a tablet tech bag, you're going to need a bigger piece. So set this aside, and then I just want to make sure before I okay, what you're going to do next, you're going to take this and you're going to make a nice fold, get that crease, because you need to see where that starts. Okay, so what you're going to do next, you're going to take your glue gun and you're going to run, I'd like to do a double bead for strength, so I'm going to do a double bead there. Going to fold that over, make sure you get that line nice and straight. And you want to press kind of hard because you really, really, really want this to seal nice and tight. I'm going to just pinch that, squish all that glue in there. Be careful you don't get burnt on the glue. Okay. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing here. And you're going to run 2 beads the whole way up. And line that up nice and neat. And again, you want to press. Okay. All right, now, once this thoroughly dries, we're going to let this dry for a moment here. We're going to turn it inside out. Now, you guys might love some of the crazy fabric. I wouldn't carry this around just because it's too crazy for me. So the project is actually, you turn it inside out. So mine's going to be white on the outside. Yours could be zebra striped. If you want some kind of crazy fabric, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. Next, we're going to slip the smartphone in here. Make sure that it fits. Good. Alright, and then let's see here. We got a kind of a big flap. We got a lot of extra material here. So I think we're going to trim on mine. We're going to trim maybe a little bit off. We're going to trim just a little bit of this off. Because give or take, like here's the phone and here's the top of the fabric, you know, give or take, you want about, maybe about an inch. This doesn't have to be exact. Alright, so that's that. Now, what you're going to do next, you want to make sure this is nice and dry. Hopefully ours is. We're going to very carefully try to turn this inside out if we can without pulling the seam out of there. So let's give that a try. So I'm going to go like this. And bring that up through here. Go nice and slow on this. You don't want to pull those seams apart that you just glued. So go nice and slow. Like that. Okay. This does take a minute to get it all worked back out of here. There we go. And you can use a ruler or some other device. Whoops. Kind of work all that out. So this material is a lot denser, it's a lot heavier than my other one. So this is kind of taking me an extra minute or two here. All right. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna a little bit of change of plans here. We're gonna use that zebra stripe because I think it's gonna give us a better finished product. All right. So in either event, you do have to turn it inside out. So get that turned inside out like that, okay? And then you're gonna take your cord. This is about 50 inches of cord. Doesn't have to be exact, can be a little more, a little less, but about 50 inches of some kind of cord. Okay, so you're going to take that, and what you're going to want to do, roughly halfway down, what we're going to do is we're going to glue this like that. And again, you want to get enough glue on here so it's not going to come apart. So, about halfway down, And we're going to take that glue gun, run that up. I'm going to do 3. And then, and again guys, be careful, you don't want to burn yourself. Hot glue, if you get it on yourself like I just did there, I mean it's warm, but it's not going to hurt you. Okay, we're gonna let that dry like that. We're gonna pick the glue off my fingers here. Okay, we're gonna swap this around like that, and we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. Again, doesn't have to be super exact measurements. There's 1, reload my glue gun here, 2, and 3, okay. Put that on there like that. Hold that, let that dry. Okay, give that another moment here. Keep in mind you're still going to need this stuff, so make sure you got that handy. Okay, that's dry. Alright, we're going to try to flip this back out carefully. Again, don't force it, you don't want to tear your seams. Just go nice and slow. There we go. Okay, now yeah, you know what, I think this is going to work better. Maybe the zebra stripe will grow on me, huh? Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. Okay. Alright, make sure your phone still fits in there. Good. Okay. Next, we want to create a flap. Tell you what, let's cut this. Gonna need that in a moment. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to create a flap here. So let's call this the back. Tell you what, that's too wide. We're going to trim. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to trim a little bit off of here. I'll show you the method of the madness here in a second. Let's say, let's trim about that much. Right about there. Okay. We're going to make that line. We are going to take our scissors. We're going to cut that like that. Again, try to keep that as neat and as straight as you can. Okay, that's better. Alright, so you want to put it on the back like this. We're going to glue it here in a minute, but right about like that. Okay, and we're going to flip that over. And let's say you want to bring it maybe about halfway down. Let's call that about halfway. Okay, we're going to draw that line, and we're going to cut that right there. Okay, clean up my work area here a little bit. Okay, put that aside. Now you can take your smartphone out. All right, next step. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call this the back. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. And we're gonna glue that right about there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our glue gun. Go like that. Put some glue on there, and we're going to give that a good press. Okay. Like that. I don't know, guys, the zebra stripe's growing on me. I think it's kind of cool. All right. And then that's going to fold over like that. So what we need to do next, you want a nice finished edge here. We're going to put a piece of glue, a little bit of glue, and then we're just going to fold that over, okay? So a little bit of hot glue there like that, and you're just going to fold it over to get a nice finished lip. Okay. Perfect. Now, I've got a couple pieces of this left over. Just grab one. I like this one because it's a little bit thicker. And what we're going to do, this is going to hold it in place, right? Super cool looking. Wow. All right. I'm digging this. Okay. So right about there, we're going to flip that over like this, right? And you're going to see it goes just like that. So we're going to put a blob of glue there, press that down, and we're going to put a blob of glue here, going to press that down. Okay, now. All right, so let's do a test fit real quick before we get to the next step. Wow, okay. And then what I like to do on mine, I like to fold my top in a little bit. Like that. Right. Then bring it up over. I just think it looks nicer that way. I'm gonna fold that down like that. That is cool. Okay. Are we done? No. Most important part of all. The most important part. The Velcro. Here's why you need it. This is super important. On the one that I made, I always worry about anything that's around my neck, whether it's a backpack or a little knapsack. You always want a safety on it. So what I do when I make anything like this, even a backpack, I like to do a little tearaway, because that way if it's across your shoulder and somebody pulls on it, it's not going to hurt you or choke you. It just pops right apart. So what that looks like is you're carrying it, and at the top of the strap you've got that breakaway. So again, if you're carrying it and somebody pulls it, it's not going to get you on the neck or hurt you in any way. It just pops away. I always do this. So I'm going to show you how that's done. Okay, so here's what we got. You're going to go like that, and you're going to give it a pull until you get to the very middle here, right? Okay, and then we're going to do this. Take it with your scissors, chop, just like that. Now, the Velcro has a loop side and the Velcro has a fuzz side. That's why they stick. Doesn't matter which one you take. But you just need little pieces like this. So this is about 3.5 inches. You could use one that's 3, you could use one that's 4. Doesn't really matter. Your Velcro can be sticky on the back like this, or it doesn't have to be. Doesn't really matter either way, because you're going to be using hot glue too. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your cord and you're going to do this. Now, my Velcro has sticky stuff, but I still use hot glue. So you're going to use hot glue around here. Be generous with it like that, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this over like that. And you're going to squeeze fairly tight because you want all that glue to squish in there, okay? And it's going to look just like that. Then, same thing for the other side. You're going to take your Velcro. Okay, you're going to do the same thing like that. You're going to take hot glue, same as before, a little bit extra. And you're going to fold that over like so. Squish that like that. Give it a good squish. Okay, then you're going to take your two pieces and you're going to stick them together. There you go. There's your safety breakaway. All right. So, let's see what we got. Okay, so on this side, Mr. Burek's tech bag, 80 bucks from Korea. PS Academy tech bag, totally free with the bits you got laying around the house. So you can put your smartphone in there. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get this. Can I get the smartphone and the speaker? I don't know, maybe not. That might be maybe my smaller phone. Let's see what we got here. Oh, easy. Look at that. So guys, I got my smartphone in here and I got my portable speaker. Pull that down like that. And there you go. The Uber Ultra Cool Zebra Striped PS Academy tech bag. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see you later in the week with another tech project. Until then, Mr. Burek out.